How many open gas stations did we see?
1.
How many open restaurants did we see?
3.
And how many open people did we see?
All of them that we met.
Hey, what up? We're getting ready to fly over to Tinian, right over there. We're gonna do a vlog, so that's what we're doing in this video.
It's a 7-minute flight, so you're gonna watch the whole thing right up there.
While our vlog plays in the background. Oh, but first, if you're flying, you know that you need to come whoop, right there. All right, while we're flying over there, check out this intro video. Look, it's a yellow turtle. Hey, what up? I'm Pastor Mattie Ice, and this is my wife, Victoria.
And we love water.
Our dog is water, the ocean in Saipan is water, and people around the world drink water. So go on an adventure with us
By hitting that subscribe button.
as we make a splash around the world. The first step is we need to make sure that we have everything for the videos we're going to take while we're over there. But maybe most importantly are these cards. See, while we're over there, we're going to ask people what we need to do on the island of Tinian. And we're going to give them a card so they can subscribe to our channel. Do we really need all of this just for 8 hours on an island? I mean, it's like a work day. But we're going to make like at least 4 videos while we're over there, so we got some stuff to do. Okay, bye guys. Mattie just hooked us up with this car from Islander Rental Car, and she said this.
You can go to Northfield.
So we're gonna go to the North Field. All right, bye. It's just like Saipan, a silver Toyota SUV. We're just driving this way. Actually, we're not driving. As you can see, we're just sitting here on the main road. And if you've ever been to Tinian, you know it looks like this. All right, Nini, we're here. Now what are we supposed to do?
Well, we got distracted first.
When we travel, there's one thing we need to do.
Take a jumping photo.
And when we went to Stanton, Virginia over the summer, we took a lot and never really got it. But like on our 3rd try, check this out. We saw
A shrine.
So we were driving up to the North Field, and there's only one road that is taking us there. And we see a sign for this thing, a shrine. So we got out, and then we started walking, and we learned this. We've been here all of 30 minutes, and we already realized.
You should probably wear pants and maybe closed-toed shoes.
Oh, and sunscreen.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're gonna go do now. And now we're here. All right, to the north. And then we kept driving and we saw this path for secluded beach, which is the Unai Chigat secluded beach. We already did it. It's a 4-minute walk that way. Look, isn't it beautiful? Now I think we're gonna keep going that way. Maybe we'll finally get to where all the people told us to go. And we recorded Breach in there. That series will be in the link below. But then we're like, whoa, we gotta go back and get...
The roundabout.
There's a roundabout. I felt like a NASCAR driver. They tell us this island is beautiful. We need to go see this natural landmark, but then we also need to go see this historical landmark. And yeah, we can be enamored by the beauty, but the reality is...
This place played a big role in World War II.
Yeah, in the future of America and a lot of... I mean, it was World War. A lot of lives were lost. A lot of families were changed. So while you're watching this and all the cool sights, remember that. And we zoomed out of there and then saw a... Blowhole, a natural phenomenon. Hey, the car is right there. It just takes like, I don't know, however long it takes you to walk from there to here to see this blowhole thing.
Sometimes it's cool, other times it's like, come on, you can do better than that.
I don't know, that was like a dragon.
Oh, I felt it. That
Oh,
feels good.
here it comes. Hey,
Oh, it's on you too.
bye. Oh, and from the blowhole spot, you can see our beach. Wave to us. Hi, guys. And then after that, we saw
The cross point.
we're the northmost point of the island of Tinian.
And it's a good thing we had an SUV because these are the roads that we had to drive on.
Wow, so much fun. This is called Cross Point. There are crosses. And you can see Saipan there
And don't go on the rocks.
because they're slippery and the waves are... And then we saw this spot that doesn't really do anything. We're not even turning off the SUV or getting the tripod out because this is it. But then we got here where Nini told us to be. So we're here. We're like, now what? So we check out the map and we see...
Atomic bomb pits.
And we see...
An air administration building.
So the administration building.
It looks like it's gonna fall over sometime soon.
That's probably why it says,
Danger!
do not enter. And we see a power plant. And we see...
Air raid shelter.
And what about those air raid things?
I don't know how many people you can fit in there unless it goes underground.
But it's dark, and there were like bees and bugs everywhere, and that's why you don't get to see inside of it. And then a flight control center, and then I went to this other building, and I saw this huge frog, and there are bees and everything. Because remember, these buildings are from a long, long time ago. Like the World War II happened in the 40s, and this is all Japanese, so it was like before those wars, and like, and then probably the most important thing at all. See, I'm a drag racer, have been my whole life, so we found, this is runway Able here, which is one of 4 runways built by the Americans. At 8,500 feet long and 200 feet wide, these runways easily accommodated the B-29 Super Fortress they were built for. In 1945, Northfield Tinian was the busiest and biggest airfield in the world. So we had to try it out for ourselves. But the little SUV thing, although it can, you know, cross-trek, it can't go faster than 90 miles an hour.
Comfort zone is 35.
Yeah, she really likes the 35. It's so crazy to think about all the years that have passed and all the things that have changed because of these wars and because of these buildings and because of these things that you're seeing. All right, well, we haven't seen any other people, so we're going to go find them so we can find what else we need to find here on the island of Tinian. So since we haven't seen any more people, our original plan is foiled. We're just going to drive around
And see what we find. Like this place.
This is called Chulu Beach. We're gonna keep going. Hopefully we get back to habitation soon.
We're getting hungry.
We just left Chulu Beach, which was an invasion site by the Americans, and now we're at another roundabout.
And a landing craft.
We're getting hungry. If you know anything about us,
We like food.
so we're not gonna record anymore until we get food, which means I hope we don't see like a dragon or Loch Ness monster or anything, because you ain't gonna see it.
We are though.
Yeah, we'll see you after lunch. So we stopped and got something to eat, and we also had to charge the battery, and the food was delicious. And then we met Allison with a Z. And so her and her friends, who are too shy and behind the camera back there, they brought us here, which this place is called
Suicide Cliff!
So, well, she's super happy, but Suicide Cliff is very sad place.
Yeah, but it's like the history already, like it's
Yes.
still historic, so yeah.
It's very
She'll be
historic.
proud of it.
And thank you, Allison, with a Z.
And her friends.
And her friends. Hi, guys. We're here looking over San Jose, the village, and beautiful Tinian. And our tour guides, who will not get in front of the camera, tell us that you're overlooking the Tatonia Beach.
Tatonia Beach.
And there's supposed to be a trail right here that takes you all the way down so you can walk on the beach. Supposed to, being the
But
key
it's
word.
grown up and there's a potato chip bag in the way.
Oh, you can't get over the potato chip. So what just happened? Our tour guides are like, hey, follow us. They're driving a little 4-door car.
Yes.
And then they turn down, and then we're like,
Covered with brush.
all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, we see this thing. And then there's a little opening hole for a cave.
And a bird.
And there's a bird in there. And this thing is pointing that way. It's a Japanese canon. And also, our tour guide told us, this is how you hunt for coconut crabs. You take this stick, you ram it through the coconut, cut a hole in it, coconut gets in there, and nom nom nom.
He said you gotta wait for a few days.
Maybe a
and
few days. And
Come
then
back
you,
at nighttime? I think 11?
he's saying nighttime.
Yeah.
And then you get your coconut crab. Okay, here we are at the house of Taga. You can see this picture to see like the whole village, but what it really is, it represents Taga. Now, our tour guide told us this long story, but what do you remember from it?
I remember that all of these mean that their souls have left the island, except that's the daughter and she is not.
Yes, so Taga's daughter's still chilling out here, and when that falls over, she's gonna throw up the deuces and head out. But these things are huge, and these are called Latte stones. We've shown you some on Saipan as well, and things massive. You know, they're used to build houses, get water off, and rodents and whatever else. Who really knows? But all I know is that thing's massive.
It's large.
When coming over here, we knew there was one thing we really, really wanted to see, and it was this thing. Because we have a sign like this in Saipan, and
Yeah.
we saw it, made a video.
We did.
In our one-day trip here on the island of Tinian, how many open gas stations did we see?
1.
How many open restaurants did we see?
3.
And how many open people did we see?
All of them that we met.
Everyone that we met. The people here were so cool. And the food that we did have was
Good.
delicious. And starting with Nini's recommendation to go up north, check that off the list. It was great. And then we followed the map, and the map's pretty
Great
cool.
map.
Whoever made the map was pretty sweet. And then we ate the food. It was delicious. And then we met our tour guides, and they took us all over. So our recommendation, if you're coming to Tinian, you want to see a cool thing, you need to make sure you see people, because the people here are great. Hey, if you want to see more adventures of ours around the world, what should they do?
They should subscribe.
Subscribe. All right, I'm Pastor Mattie Ice.
I'm Victoria.
Our tour guides are over there, out of the camera. Our associate pastor is back there. Wherever you are, stay chill and float on. That was good. The other building, which was the, what's it called?
Which looks more like a potted plant. Or a pot holding plants.
What's that beach called, MJ? You're MJ. What's your name? JV.
JV and MJ.
I'll leave that there for whoever's hunting. She says our keys are here, so I guess we're done. Yeah. All right, thanks, Nadi.